Another day, another staycation. Hello storytellers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lauren. I'm an actress, teacher and all-round storyteller, sharing my adventures in parks, pages and pixels. But today, this vlog that you will be watching is going to be about our staycation. We're going to Cumbria. There's a few reasons we're going. The first one being there will be a vlog coming out about this in the future, but I've had some medical issues, which means I currently can't fly. I can't get on a plane. So we were meant to be in Greece. We obviously changed this. Luckily we hadn't booked anything yet. We just had the money ready and we'd picked where we were going. We wanted to wait and find out. We found out I can't fly. So we decided we were going to go to the Lake District. We wanted to go somewhere that was super natural, out in the open, experience the outdoors, but also had this sort of quaint village sort of aesthetic. So we did a little bit of research and we've ended up in Cumbria. So we've rented an Airbnb, which we're very excited. It's been a long time since don't think me and Dan have ever actually had an Airbnb, just the two of us. We've shared with many people many times, but this is the first time we've gone just us two. So we're going to pack up our big car. We've got a car for camping. So we're going to pack up the big car in the next day. But yeah, thought I'd bring you on the journey of me packing and getting ready when I've got no idea what the weather is going to be. But the plus side of this is our suitcase is pretty big, so I can pack a little assortment, a variety of clothes that can be, you know, layered up or adapted to fit the colder weather or the rainier weather or the sunny weather. At the moment it reckons that the first day we travel it's meant to be raining and it's meant to be 16-17 degrees. The next 2 days that we're there it's meant to be no rain, but it's only around 17 degrees. Then it's 18 degrees and thunderstorming, 19 degrees and thunderstorming, 20 degrees and thunderstorming. So it gets warmer, but it's going to get wetter. So that's why we need a little bit of a variety. But yeah, let's get back in. Yep, you guys are going to get to see all of the behind the scenes. This is my makeup chair I normally sit in, and there's a whole unit here that I get ready in. I've already gone through it. And I've done makeup brushes in a Hello Kitty holder that I didn't know I had. It's not the vibe, but it holds brushes, so we will use it. Corpse bride bag I have filled with an assortment of makeup, depending on what vibe I'm in, whether I want to do very little or if I've got a day where I want to put like a bit more effort in, do a bit more eyeshadow. Yeah, there's enough to go in there. Yeah. I'll be honest, there's nothing much of a highlight in here. I recently swapped from using big branded makeup like Benefit to using sort of cheaper alternative products. Elf at the moment, and some people at NYX, I call it NYX. They seem to be my two brands that I'm going to at the moment. Although I am really enjoying the Maybelline New York Sky High. I've got it in burgundy. I think next time I'm actually going to get it in either dark blue or black. We'll see. But yeah, makeup bag's pretty full, so I'm not going to put any more in there. I am only packing one eyeshadow palette, not this one. Don't know why that one's out. Why have I got that one out? That's my YouTube book. It's a mess in here, I'm telling you. This is going to be for our toiletries, my other side of the corpse bride bags. This is where I'm going to put like my face creams and stuff, which are mostly in here, and our shampoo and conditioner. Me and Dan are going to take stuff to share because just us two, there's no point in taking loads. I'm taking my Cinderella palette. There's a lot of like charcoal-y greys in here that I quite like using, and this pumpkin shade is divine. So I have options. Another book. Got another book over by my bag. Mirror. I need to put that somewhere because I'm going to wear that when I leave. And then I've started putting some jewellery away. I currently can't find my favourite necklace, which is like a pumpkin necklace I got from the Lost Cauldron. I've got no idea what I've done with it. I've taken it off probably for a bath, but I've probably done it not in the bathroom, so I can't find it. But at the moment, very little in here. I've got an assortment from the cutesy stuff, from the pixie wand. I've got some slightly spookier stuff, which I think is from Sour Cherry, I believe. I've got some earrings in here. They're attached to each other that Henry got me, cousin Henry. Got 2 chokers that I probably won't wear, but I bring them nearly every time. Yeah, so I'm slowly filling this up. I just want to find that pumpkin necklace and my wedding ring. So I always tell myself I'm going to pack less every time because I don't need everything. And then I remember that my routine could be shorter, but apparently I have every step under the planet. So I need to pack everything. Serum I'm currently using is one that I got in TK Maxx by Fleur de Peau. It's hyaluronic and collagen. We love collagen in this house. Vitamin C Glow Reviving Tonic. I got it for free and I like the vitamin C range. I've swapped from Wild. I'm now using, I think it's called Waves. It's actually made by people who used to work at Dyson. This is an antiperspirant, not a deodorant. I'm finding I sweat less, which is what I wanted. But it doesn't have much of a smell, and I've almost used what's in here. And this is my second one I want to say I've used. Still a bit to go. It'll get me through the holiday. Yeah, I wish it had a stronger smell. But it does stop me sweating without giving that like waxy texture. So it does a really good job. I wish it had more of a scent. I bought a set of like hand creams a while ago. But yeah, blueberry hand cream. Right. I stan this product. It is the Bronzing Drops by e.l.f. I mix them into a little bit of my SPF and I sometimes wear that instead of foundation, particularly if we're going out and we're going to be quite active during the day. Foundation's great if like I've got like a big event coming up or a night out, but when I'm out and about and I'm running around a lot and I get quite warm, I sweat and I find it just makes the foundation look cakey. Even though I only use a skin tint, I don't use foundation anymore. But I find mixing a bit of this in with my SPF actually works better. I'm not a big coverage person. Ooh. Medicube collagen moisturizer. Told you we're a collagen family. Lip mask from Lush, which I got in the advent calendar. If you haven't seen that vlog, I will link it above. But it's a Snow Fairy lip mask. I absolutely love it. I use it almost every other day. Part of my nighttime routine. I've been using this brightening 1% vitamin C eye cream from Primark. I don't really feel like it does anything, but I'm still using it because I spent money on it. If you've got any recommendations of eye creams, particularly for someone who gets quite grey around the corners, let me know, please. My micellar water is a huge bottle, and I'm obviously not going to take this whole bottle when I don't need it. So what I've kept from travelling is this old Tesco Kind and Pure bottle, which is also a version of micellar water, but it's smaller. Not small, but smaller. So I'm going to pour some from the big bottle into this bottle. Not too much, because I'm not going to need that much. I'm only away for 4 or 5 days. So that now means I've got micellar water ready to go, but it's in a smaller bottle. I'm using the micellar water all-in-one. It's the pink one, sensitive skin, cleans, smooths and removes makeup, fragrance free. SPF, I want to say I use something very like fancy whatever, but no, I actually just use sun lotion because I can't be bothered. And that is the state of my sun lotion bottle at the moment. So in it goes. I don't think we're going to need after sun, but do I pack an after sun or just a normal moisturiser? I think I'm just going to pack a normal moisturiser. I've got a few upstairs that are like on the last bit, so it'd be a great opportunity to get rid of them. I told you it was a mess. There was just a pile of stuff and no cohesion whatsoever. Welcome to the mess. The other side of the office. You've gone one way, now you're going the other. My bag, I am going to be using this bag while we're away. I want to get some use of it. if you do not know where this bag is from, there is a vlog already about me unboxing it. So that is where I need to put, not that book that's there you've just seen, but the book I'm actually reading, which is out in the hallway. And now I need to figure out clothes. I love my fashion and my clothes, but I hate packing anything. Love it and hate it. Love having the organisation, hate the fact I have to think about what to pack. So that's the first part of my clothes packed. I've got a pair of shorts, jeans, I've packed a skirt, dungarees. I've done like a little variety of stuff, so I've got options. I'm going to pack a couple of my like printed tees, like my Edward Scissorhands one is like one that comes to mind. But I need to go find it first. My outfit that I've come up with to wear, I have put layers into it so I can take them off if I get too warm. Because the first day we travel, we're actually going to go via York. I've never been to York and I've been told I'm probably going to fall in love with it. So I want to dress as witchy as possible. Now it's mentally thinking about shoes and underwear and stuff like that. But you don't need to see all of that, so I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's now the Sunday, so the day before we leave. I had a really rough night. I didn't fall asleep till like 6:30 in the morning. I fell asleep after Dan got up for work. Because I remember him getting up being like, "Are you still awake?" And I was like, "Yeah." No sleep. We both woke up naturally at like 3:30 as well. And I was like, "No, we need to not do this today." So I'm super tired, which I'm actually hoping is going to play in my favour because we need an early night because we need to be packed up and in the car by 6 AM. So I'm hoping this plays in my favour. So slow morning because I'm feeling a little ugh. I've ordered a Mackey's breakfast, so I'm going to get my nail varnish off while I wait for that to arrive. And then I'm going to sit, I'm going to watch some YouTube and eat it. And then we're doing an everything bath. That means we are shaving legs, we are steaming and cleansing and pulling the gunk out of my face. I've got a little face mask to do afterwards. It's nice and cooling and moisturising. We're using the fancy soaps, the fancy bath bomb. Yeah. Oh. And then I've got to wash and dye my hair, which although I'm very excited to do it because this is actually meant to be dark pink and this is, it's a colour. It's just not the one I want. Although I'm very excited to do it, I'm also mentally prepping to do it because it's a long process to dye my hair pink, which is why I only do it when this is like super faded and I don't like top it up every 3 weeks. But yeah, so that'll be long. I'm going to do that after my bath. It makes sense, trust me, it does make sense, because that way I can put, I'm going to put the t-shirt on, I'm going to put all the hair dye in, I've already cleaned my face so everything will be easy to get off. Now I'm talking myself out of it, maybe I should dye my hair first. No, because then I have to sit feeling icky for an hour with my hair in a turban. No, bath first. But wait till the Mackeys gets here. Trying out some of their new stuff. We've got the apple Sprite in there, Jaffa Cake McFlurry. Let's see what this is about. So I am a bit backwards. I'm actually going to eat this first so it doesn't melt, rather than starting with my savoury. And yes, I'm having ice cream for breakfast. I don't care. It's almost like Jaffa Cake. It does have the flavour. But look at the orange drizzle. That is half a pump. So this is mostly going to be a milk flavour with biscuits. Because you can't really taste the chocolate, which I'm not mad about. But, yeah. The orange sauce is very Jaffa Cakey. It's just like, is the green apple Sprite. They've got 2 new Sprites, and I want to say the other one's like mango and passion fruit. I like this on the green apple, and it feels more autumnal, and I'm in an autumnal mood. It's very green, very on board. It's kind of like a sage green. Green is my favourite colour, so.
It tastes a little bit like if you mix apple sours with lemonade. Not mad. Four out of five.
Welcome to my bathroom. I'm getting my bath ready. I thought I'd bring you on this. And I thought I'd show you what I'm using. So I've been saving this for probably like 3 months. He's actually lost his nose a little bit where other products have been sat on top of him, but it is the Night Fury, it is toothless. Yeah. Lesson learned, do not put wet bubble bars on top of bath bombs. It will dissolve them slightly. My bad. I am using the last of my candy cane bubble bar from the Lush calendar. At Christmas is now August. This is the second to last item I think I've got to use. Everything else I've used a little bit of. There's one soap I haven't used at all. But yeah, I'm going to use a little bit of this, which is minty scented, to get some bubbles, because he's got a hint of mint in from what I can smell. But it may be that this has been sat on top of him, that's now all I can smell. So I know you're meant to crush this up and like crumble it under the water, but I actually find just sticking it under is a slower process, but much more effective at getting even bubbles and not just like a lump of bubbles in the middle of your bath. And it means it lasts longer. So I've still got a bit left. I didn't know I had this. Lush gave me a little sample of the Plum Rain shower gel, because I love the body spray, and they didn't have the body spray, but they had the shower gel. One of my bath bombs has fallen on it, but yeah, I'm glad I'm going to use a little bit of that. Finish that off. Yeah, it's kind of gone like a rosy gold colour, which I liked, but some of the blonde is coming through now, and yeah, it just looks a bit ghostly, but not in the way I'd want it to look ghostly. I've already decided I'm going to stay pink until the end of the year, and then in January I'm going to fade it out as light as I can get it, and then go get my balayage redone, and then go over the blonde balayage with blue. So next year is the year of blue, this year's the year of pink. Putting a little bit more hot water in because I like a toasty, steamy bath. Headband from Disneyland Paris to keep the hair out my face while I do deep cleanse and face masks and all that jazz. Oh yeah, so sexy, so attractive. Ooh. And because I can't spot my hair clip up here, which is great when I want to dye my hair afterwards, I'm going to have to just re-tie it. Not with my checkered headband, just in case it gets wet. It's messy, but it's up and it will do. I forgot to click play, but bath bomb is now in. And it's a murky black purple colour. His eyes are like foaming green at the moment. So it's going to be an interesting bath. I hope it doesn't stain it black.
1 hour later.
So I'm out the bath, and now it's time to dye my hair, which I'm going to try and capture as an Instagram reel. So we shall see how this goes. Black towel, black top, and a clip to try and minimise. Where are my gloves? Oh, I knew there was something else I was meant to buy yesterday. Oh. Wait. Has Dan got gloves for the car? I think Dan's got gloves from where he's doing mechanics. I'm gonna go check. Good, yes, he has some. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spare pair for luck. Hair is done, and now I'm packing. And it's like 8 o'clock at night, so I've really left it to the last minute. Like, really left it to the last minute. And to be fair, we've done a lot. Daniel still hasn't packed. He's running late from work, so he's going to be doing it at like 9:30 tonight. I've packed him 2 tops and a hoodie. So, yeah. But at least we've now got shampoo, conditioner and shower gel. Kind of important, so.
Till the very next day, bum 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 bum.
We're all packed. How late are we, Daniel?
About 52 minutes.
And why is that?
Because my alarm didn't go off and I slept in.
Yep.
But we're here now.
So let's get going.
Yeah, time to get going.
It's 5 and a bit hours to York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm filming for you.
Okay.
I figured, how many clips are you going to get of you driving?
Loads, because we're going to go up there.
Okay, from this angle. From your loving wife's angle.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh? Finding your summer holiday so
Oh,
far.
it's wonderful, isn't it?
Is this all you could have dreamed of?
Absolutely. Do you know all I'm worried about finding at the moment?
A car park space.
A toilet.
Oh. So, we are in York. Drive was really smooth. If you want to know more about all of the car and the drive and stuff, you can check out my husband's YouTube channel that's coming up very soon. He's doing like a whole car maintenance road trip thing. Cars, I don't know. But if that interests you, go to his channel. It is absolutely tipping it down. And I've got freshly dyed hair, which means if this gets wet, it's going to run. So Dan's gone to figure out what the payment method is for this car park. And then he's going to get the umbrella out the back so that I can actually go outside. And that is Pete the car panda. Say hi, Pete. Hi. Yeah. Don't know why we decided we wanted a car panda, but we have one now. But yeah. I'm excited to see York. I've been told many, many times that this is going to be the kind of place that fits my vibe, my aesthetic, and I'm just going to really enjoy it. So, comes highly recommended. Wanted to be here for a very long time. We're going to spend only a couple of hours here, probably only about 3 hours. And then we're going to head on over to our Airbnb in Cumbria. Yeah. This, my fellow thespians, is Dame Judi Dench Walk. It's actually quite beautiful, just like the actress, but we are going to take this little path up to the town centre because it also looks quite cute. Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Look up there, the old houses.
Oh, nice. Very Tudor-esque is what I was going to say before I hiccuped. Look at the plants.
Plants.
You know I like a plant.
Plant.
Rubbish at keeping them alive, but I do like a plant. Whoa. Whoa. It's the whoa.
The wall.
The whoa.
Imagine being the vicar of this church when that one is there.
Got a fair point.
It's lovely though, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning.
Bit windy.
A few moments later.
Hey Daniel, I'll tell you one thing. My ancestors, my Catholic ancestors, pretty good at art, weren't they?
Yeah, well, not bad.
Look at that. Why is it only when I start filming that it stops chiming? Hey, what are your thoughts so far?
Very pretty, isn't it? No thoughts head empty.
But also I think it's very well maintained.
It is very well maintained. We went to Durham Cathedral. I can't remember if you filmed any of that.
Bits of it.
That was quite similarly maintained. But this is, I think, bigger.
It feels like a slightly grander scale.
Yeah.
Who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. 1 hour later.
First purchase made. I found a cute place that does books that kind of remind me of like Wind in the Willows. So, books bought.
Nothing yet.
Swords and stuff. I found a Christmas shop. Oh my god, Christmas shop. Let's go.
2 hours later.
We just saw the coolest thing. We were chatting away driving and I didn't get my phone out in time, but we actually saw the end of a rainbow.
Yeah, just seen a rainbow land.
And it was like right next to the bit of road we're driving on in the Yorkshire Dales. I've never been at the end of a rainbow.
I didn't think it actually happened. I thought it was like a mirage in the sky kind of thing.
Yeah, or there was some kind of like story woven in for kids just to, you know, keep magic alive. But no, there is actually an end of a rainbow.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's very pretty.
Yeah, very pretty.
Thin, very thin.
Yeah, it like dies out towards the ground, like 40, 50 feet above the ground it dies out.
Yeah. I'm annoyed we missed that.
Yeah,
But,
same here.
oh well.
A few moments later.
So we've walked in and we've got some welcome gifts. Chocolate brownies, bee's knees cocktail, raspberry jam and Highlands honey.
What's bee's knees cocktail?
What's this?
What is it?
Don't know. I think it's some kind of honey-based...
Alcoholic beverage?
Yeah, I'm going to have it.
Have a look at it.
Oh. Said I wanted dessert.
Yeah. Get the lights on up here.
Yeah. So this is the upstairs. We've got a Smeg fridge, radio. This is the living space. Little TV. Very nice table. A wood fire we probably won't use, although it's quite chilly in here. A nice little kitchenette kind of area. Cute oven. Nice beamed ceilings. Love the lanterns. They're a bit of me, aren't they?
They are.
No!
Being chased out.
Yes, because we're showing them around. And then downstairs, this is our front door, is straight to our bed. Straight to the bedroom. All the windows are open, I think, to keep it feeling fresh, but it's actually very cold. Daniel's version of a little bit chilly is my very cold. Do you want to take them around, show them anything?
Show you the bathroom if you want. So we've got a bathroom, little toilet, sink, and then quite a nice size shower actually. Yeah, that's actually decent size. That's curtained. Ah, these are blinds out here. Blinds over there. Probably the same upstairs. Let's see if I can...
wife is just trying to figure out how the lamp works.
Lamp.
There we go.
How does it work?
It's got one of those not buttons on the cord, it's got one by the bulb, it's like the little push button.
Ah.
There you go. Ta-da! Now we can go eat brownies and honey.
Not looking at the bags now.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to hold the door open?
No.
Do you want to put it on the latch?
Yeah.
Okay. Now walking back to our car. There's some other cottages here. We arrived, we had to chase chickens to get our parking space. Chickies! If you think I'm not going to pick one up and hug one, you are wrong. Let's get settled for the night, but look at the garden. Looking forward to going and exploring in this little garden.
Want a little plate or do you want to just share off that one?
No, just share off that one. Be feral.
Okay.
Cheers!
Cheers, baby doll.
Give it a sniff first.
Oh.
Mmm.
That is an acquired taste to me. And so much that you can have it.
Okay.
You like it though?
It's kind of like a limoncello with honey.
Yeah. Warming.
It is warming.
Good.
Mmm.
Mmm. Oh, that's so good.
Highlands honey.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh, that's the honey.
Jam and honey.
Mmm. Yes, we'll definitely get some bread in the morning to make toast with.
Yeah. I'm going to try a little bit of the jam now, though.
Yeah, on there. So try a little bit on here, a little bit of honey.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know how I feel about honey. I love honey, so.
I had good honey.
Mmm. That's exceptional honey.
The bees can stay.
Oh, mate. When you say that, you're allergic to their sting.
Yeah, but they can stay in general.
Oh, brownies with honey. Mmm.
What do you think of the jam, the raspberry jam?
Very nice.
I would obviously prefer if it was strawberry,
Mm-hmm. So,
but it's lovely.
I think it's the fact that it's made here.
Mm.
Like this is made with their own produce on their own land.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The brownie's not entirely.
No, they made it.
Yeah, they made these, but they're not all the produce.
How
They
so?
didn't make the chocolate here.
No, but they might have done, don't
I know.
they? Okay.
They are delightful.
Mm.
I'm going to get squash in a moment. And then I'm going to park my bottom on that couch.
That jam with that brownie, great.
I had a little bit, yeah, it's nice. Raspberry brownies are good.
Mm.
And it like cuts through it as well in a really nice way.
Yeah, but you still taste the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put a bit too much honey on my brownie bit because I was like, oh, I can taste this honey.
Honey's great though.
Yeah, the honey's great, so I'm not complaining, but I'm pretty chocolate. I think that's their own olive oil as well.
You think so?
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they grow olives here. It's not really an olive growing country, but maybe.
You never know. That could be sunflower oil.
Could be sunflower oil, yeah.
So this is not the world's best lighting up here, but it's the best we can do with the sort of mood lighting lamps they've got going on. There's only one light we haven't managed to get on, and that is currently the one that's above the oven. But we're probably not going to use the oven, other than maybe croissants in the morning. But anyway, the reason I'm here is because in this bag I have a bunch of things I purchased today, and I thought I'd share them. So the first place we found was called Rookscroft and Company. There you go. Now, I've never heard of them, but we went in and it turns out it's someone who's written books and then sort of made a shop based on all the stories, based like the characters on the books. So it gives kind of like steampunk Wind in the Willows meets Beatrix Potter vibes. I was intrigued, so I got the books. So, Rookscroft, Book 1, All Feathers and Hats. Book 2 is The Circus of the Crescent Moon. And Book 3 is Into the Wild Woods. I'm intrigued. I love a book, as you should know if you've been on my channel for a while. You'll know that I love books. And this series, not only do they match, but it's not something you'd see advertised, I suppose, on mainstream media. Like, this was just something I've stumbled upon in York. I'm very excited to read these. I did actually bring 2 books with me to read on like our downtimes and our chill time. But I'm now tempted to actually try and get through some of these while we're away. So I might finish my current book and then move on to these. I feel like they're going to be relatively quick reads. In terms of actual story, I have not got a clue. There's no blurb at any point. There's an about the author, but the rest is just story and images. So there's no like description of what's going on. It just goes straight into chapter 1, an unexpected guest. Yeah, and there's sort of pictures throughout as well, which is quite cute. They're nicely illustrated. So that'll be a nice little treat to myself to relax with. Purchase number 2 is probably the one I'm slightly more excited about. I love Lush and like really strong, funky scents. But I prefer, no offense to Lush, I do prefer to work with small shops and purchase things from small shops. And I'd never heard of this place. We walked past and I saw they had bath bombs and stuff in their display and went, ooh. Now we were coming looking for wax melts because I like a candle, but we can't always have them on. We're looking at potentially getting a pet, so we won't be able to have candles on as regularly with the pet around. So I want to find something that goes in our wax burner that I've got up high that they can't get to, but would still create that warm aromatic smell. So we found Scentish. Dan's had a little look online, so they do have an online store. So they've got some online presence, but I've personally just never come across them. So Scentish bar, shower, body and home. It's vegan, handmade and cruelty free. So yeah, it feels very Lush. Lush stand for that as well. Thanks for calling in. Just so you don't forget where we are 22 Stonegate, York. Show this flyer when you come back and get 20% off. We look forward to seeing you again. I did say I want to go to York again. Now I have more reason. So things I purchased, and then I got a freebie, which is kind of fun. So the first thing I properly fell for, they do perfumes. I love a perfume. I've got like a whole display of perfumes on my desk. This is called Sea Shelley's. It's an eau de parfum, and it says premium fragrance with rich floral notes of jasmine, rose and clove, and bottom notes of coconut, warm amber and vanilla, inspired by the designer fragrance. Now, again, some of these are all meant to be dupes. This is now one I won't be able to get into it because of my nails, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to have to rip the box. Thank you, husband. Yeah, so a lot of these are dupes of like more high-end brands scents, or scents that have become a little bit of a trend online, or yeah. But I smelt this and went, that's actually really nice. There was 2 I really liked, but this one, something about it. I really like amber and vanilla together as a scent, so that might be why. It looks like this. Again, it very much mimics that kind of Lush design. This was only like £16.95, whereas in Lush, to get a bottle like this, it's like £30 or more. I think me and Dan looked up one at Christmas time in case I wanted to get a full size one, and it was like £100 for a bottle like this. Oh, it does smell like the seaside, and it does give that warm vanilla-y amber smell, which I know that's the bottom notes, but they're the ones I get the most. Oh, I love seaside smells. So yeah, this was an absolute must, and that is probably going to live in my bag and be the thing I wear the most over the next like couple of months. While I was there as well, Dan asked her if there was like a common pattern with their scents, because I picked up the perfume, and she said generally, yeah, if they make a perfume of it or a shower gel of something, they will try and match it. So I also got the Sea Shelley's shower gel, and if anyone's been around long enough, you'll know I do not need any more goddamn shower gel. I think, if my maths is correct, I've got, hold the phone, because I can picture them on my bath side. I think I've got 14 shower gels or like shower jellies. 15, I've got soap. There's a soap bar that's left over from the Lush calendar at Christmas. Yeah, so I did not need bottle 16. Oh no, 17. I forgot the big Lush one I bought that's part of the How to Train Your Dragon range. Cool, I have 17 bottles of shower gel. So I do not need any more, but I like the fact that this all matches, so I can be a matchy girly. And also I got their body butter. which I haven't. Yeah, it's more subtle than the actual perfume, but lovely consistency. Oh, yeah, you can smell it. It is there. I needed a new body butter anyway, so this was a beautiful trio to get. So I'm going to smell gorgeous for the next few weeks. Let's be honest, this isn't going to last me that long. I'm going to get through that quickly. I always do. Wax melts. She does wax melts of all these scents as well. Dan picked these because I couldn't. There was just too many. So we got Out of This World, which is the perfume scent that I almost bought. This is plum, neroli, cardamom, jasmine, rose, and ylang ylang. And it says up to 90 plus hours of long-lasting fragrance. And again, this is handmade, cruelty-free, and vegan. Yeah, it smells very nice. And the other two were a bit of a. I don't even think we smelt these. I think we smelt every single one but these. It's Simply Zest, which is zesty lime and sweet mandarin blend with pepper, berry, basil, and light florals to create this popular scent. Oh yeah, it's very limey. It smells a little bit like our key lime scent we already have at home. The thing I'm finding with we've got one of those Yankee Candle wax melt burners, but it was one of the ones where they did them in the plastic tubs and they no longer do them anymore. But what I found is we've burnt quite a few of them and they're only like half gone, but the smell's gone. And that annoys me, so that's why I wanted to get these. I've got these little like silicone cups that you can put in and melt these in. So that I'm excited for. And the other one is, it's called Cheeky Bum, and it says inspired scent of lemon, cherry, pistachio, salted caramel, and florals of rose, jasmine, and amber. In theory, this is going to be a winner. A little soapy, but it's nice. You can smell the like the cherry in it. Less than the sort of caramel, but the cherry you can smell quite a lot in that. And then I was given a freebie. She said pick any bath bomb of your choice, you're going to get it for free. So I got the black cherry scentish bath bomb. I do like a cherry scented item, so that felt like a nice easy win. But also I used my last bath bomb in this video, in my pre-holiday bath. So they do this. It's got a big question mark on it. There is 4 bath bombs in here at random, and this cost £10. The wax melts were 3 for £10. The body butter and the shower gel, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do know there is a receipt around here somewhere. I think in my head they were both like £5 each. Dan, can you remember how much these were? I think they were about £5 each, weren't they?
They weren't ludicrous.
Yeah, they weren't pricey. I still spent a fair amount in there, but let's unbag my mystery bath bombs. I kind of like it when it's like this, because it takes away that like, oh, I like them all kind of attitude that I seem to have. There's very rare a moment where I sit there and say, actually, that's a bath bomb I wouldn't want. Ooh, is that an eyeball?
Oh, that's a leftover Halloween one.
It is. It's a Thai lime and mango bath bomb, fizzing and foaming bath bomb with moisturising oils. But it's an eyeball. That's cool. That is sick. Oh, I think they're all Halloween based. You hate this word that is on this bath bomb. Hi, Daddy. The Phantom Bath Bomb. Again, fizzing foam bath bomb, moisturising oils. That is all it says. But yeah, it says Daddy. I have a football. It's very random. Oh, this has a bit more on it. It says Fairy Dust Bath Bomb. Again, it doesn't have scents, but I know it's fairy dust. But it's pink football. It's quite cool. And the last one is a skull. And it's kind of in like blues and yellows. Lime, basil and mandarin. This one does actually say what the smells are, which I prefer. I like to know what they smell like. But yeah, I've come away with 5 bath bombs, a body butter, a shower gel, a perfume, and 3 wax melts, and I want to say my total was under £50, which is insane when you think if I had to buy all this at Lush, just, you know, just a bath bomb could be anywhere between £8 to £10. Shower gel of this size, easily 15. Body butters I haven't bought from them in a long time, a really long time, but I remember them being probably about 15 for like a little tub. So, and let's not even get into how much their perfume would have been. Now, I'm not saying these are all dupes of Lush, but they obviously come with like a similar packaging and a similar product. But yeah, I'm excited to use these. I can still smell the Seashellies perfume that I sprayed earlier. And I think that was everything we got. We did look around a few other places. We wanted to go into the ghost merchants. We wanted to go into, not necessarily into, but I wanted to walk past the shop that must not be named. I've wanted to go there for a really long time, and although I am not in support for Harry Potter, given the J.K. Rowling controversies, I still wanted to have a little browse and just see what the shop's like, because it's been, you know, somewhere I've always wanted to go, probably for the best part of like, I mean, it's longer than I've known you. I think it was one of the conversations we had, wasn't it, Dan, when we first met? Mm. So, you know, we've been together 8 years. So the best part of 10 years, I reckon, I've said I wanted to come to York and look at the Harry Potter shops. But they both had ridiculously long queues. And because, I mean, less so for the shop must be named, that actually goes across both sides of the street now. But, you know, the ghost merchants, I've got the word there, it's quite a small shop. And so because there was long queues and we only had a few hours, we weren't able to go in, which isn't necessarily the end of the world, because it meant I didn't spend as much. We did pop into the Society of Alchemists, as you saw, and that is a shop I can get on board for. I saw them online ages ago. I've been following them on Instagram, and I've always debated buying their products. Their products are more expensive than some of the stuff I've got here. I think one of the 500ml perfumes I was looking at was like £25, which still is a pretty good price. But when you add it all up, it starts to get a bit costly. So Dan did buy a print from there, but that is in the car. And that's going to go in our bedroom. There's quite a few prints we need to put up in our bedroom. So that might be a task we do when we get home. Not directly as soon as we get home, but in the next few weeks. But yeah, for now we're going to chill out. It's been a long day and probably go get some sleep before tomorrow. We don't really have much of a plan. Maybe explore around this little area, our garden that we're in. We've got a vegetable patch this side and a garden that side. So maybe go explore more of where we're staying. And I think the plan was to maybe drive towards the Lake District and go see some of the sites around there. But otherwise, I haven't really got much of a plan. This is a relaxed, chilled holiday. Might get to see some friends in a few days as well who live up in this area. So yeah, till tomorrow.
Morning!
Morning!
So good morning everyone. We're staying in Kendal, but we're driving into it a little bit closer to the centre of there. Is it a town? It is a town, isn't it?
I'd say.
Yeah. And we're planning to have a little look around Kendal, see what's here. And then maybe later on this afternoon head into Lake Windermere.
Yes.
And have a look a little bit more at sort of the deeper end of the Lake District. Yeah, it's very wet and rainy. Happy summer everyone. We sort of came prepared for this, but not as heavy a rain. When they said it was going to rain, I thought it was going to be like
Summer shower.
a drizzle here and there, but no, this is actual like autumnal level rain, which I love, but I didn't bring a coat and neither did Dan, so I think we're going to be hiding under our umbrella quite a lot today. But well, it's going to be fun, it's an adventure, it's a holiday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Dan, what are we doing?
We're on a ferry.
Yeah. We drove around Kendal and it's very lovely, but there's not a lot really that made us want to get out and...
She's not in the rain.
Yeah, explore. It's a lot of shops and similar stuff to what we'd find in London, but not like the big branded stuff. So,
Hello, your colleague's just taken payment off of us. Yeah.
Quick, I didn't see him. Thank you.
yeah, so we started driving just to see some views, and then we were like, oh, let's head towards Lake Windermere, and then realised that we were actually driving through Windermere already. So Dan looked up to see if we could get the ferry across. So where is it we're going across to?
Who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, going on a ferry to view somewhere. Yeah.
Have a look.
1 hour later.
We found Beatrix Potter's house, and now we're going to go have a little look.
Woo!
Jemima. Oh, the little one?
Yeah.
I have a big one in storage. So we've finished up at the Beatrix Potter house at Hilltop. That was amazing. I'm a huge fan of Beatrix Potter. Yeah? Okay. So we've now arrived at Ambleside because Dan saw some pictures online, looked very pretty. We just parked up and we're going to go take a little look around. Seems to be sort of a nice fishing town by the looks of it. Got lots of boats, nice bit of water to look at. Plenty of places to eat so far that I've seen. So yeah, might be a pub lunch for us in the next hour or so. I'm looking forward to it. How about you? I'm getting hungry.
Getting there.
Getting there, yeah. Hey everyone, it's quite a few hours later. Me and Dan went driving around to another little town. What was the name of the town we couldn't park up in?
I've forgotten now.
Bowney?
No.
No?
It begins with a B.
Begins with a B. We went and it is probably the most built up, like, I'd say pedestrianised town. But basically was packed and there was nowhere to park. We tried 4 different car parks, couldn't find a spot, so we've agreed we're going to go back tomorrow and do it sort of like in the earlier hours of the morning. We basically went back and he had a nap, I scrolled. We've just walked into the little high street that is Kendal again and everything's closed, so we've decided we're going to go to the Lake District's highest point, watch the sunset, then go back to the little Airbnb and order food. So we're gonna have like a late dinner. I did get to see some chickens at our Airbnb today, which was lovely. I actually got to see them and catch them on camera. But yeah, that's kind of been it. It's been pretty chill. I think yesterday was a really long day and both you and me were feeling a bit tired. Yeah. But so far, really enjoying it. Me and Dan are really, I mean, I'm sort of speaking for him here, but I know he's spoken about it in our conversations. We're both really enjoying being in this area. I can see why so many people are drawn here to live here. It's very picturesque, very calm. Yeah, it's nice. You're gonna get some vlog inception in this one.
Vlogception. I'm gonna have to reach forward so you don't get that other going in it.
Nah, we like the vlogception. made me go out and film driving in. It's freezing and I need a wee. I spotted sheep, so I've abandoned Daniel with his car videoing to come look at the sheep. Ah, there they are, wild sheep. Yeah, I'm talking about you. That grey one there that's showing us his butt is the one that looked up when I walked over. What do you think?
It's windy.
Where are we?
We're at the top of the Kirkstone Pass. We're 454 metres up in the air. And it's cold.
I'm freezing. It's summer.
Good laugh though.
Brilliant. Brilliant laugh.
Was it worth coming up here?
Yeah. Even though driving up here terrified me.
Till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum.
Good morning, everyone. As you can tell, there were no sunsets posted so far, and that's because we maybe mistimed it a little bit.
Yeah, we got up there a bit early. We weren't sure how long it was going to take in the car. We could have sat around, but it would have been a while.
Yeah, so instead we came back to the Airbnb, we got our food as expected, or maybe not as expected. We got kebab. I think we got a bit more than a kebab.
We got, kebabby.
Yeah. So in London, a £10, you know, sterling silver, British money, you get like a tray with a bit of pitta, chicken on top, bit of salad, if you're lucky a little bit of rice. And that's what we thought I was going to get.
Because it's like a holiday destination up here.
Instead for £10, it was about this long.
Yeah, it was more than a foot long.
And it was a full naan bread wrap filled, overflowing with chicken sauce and salads and yeah. So I could have shared that, we agreed, with you and with your cousin Henry.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a bit insane. Yours was a bit more expected, but still bulbous in size.
So I got a doner, and the bits of doner were like yay long, and thick cut, and I was like, wow, this is a lot. I think we said the quality was quite average.
Yeah, it was average. It was good. It filled a gap. Yeah, so that was our evening. We ate that and watched, I was going to say Taskmaster. We didn't watch Taskmaster. We watched House of Games.
Yeah, we watched House of Games.
Sort of a slightly later morning start than I think we both planned for, but we all both agree on this holiday, unless we have to, we're not setting an alarm to wake us up.
Yeah.
We'd rather go out later and get a good sleep.
And just enjoy our holiday, you know, like not have to worry about when we're getting up, because we both get up quite early normally.
Yeah, for work. So today we're off to Bowness, which is where we tried to go yesterday. Ooh, chicken.
Lovely chicken roaming.
Lovely chicken roaming around. Yeah, we're off to Bowness, which is in Windermere. This is more of a built-up town, is the way we're gonna, I think we'd word it. Yeah,
I actually had a little look on a map though, and Kendal is quite sprawling. We've only looked at like half of it so far.
Yeah. Kendal's wide and sort of patchy.
Yeah.
Whereas it seems like Bowness is
quite a condensed little.
Quite condensed. But it was very busy yesterday, so we're hoping by coming a little bit earlier we can get a good parking spot and we can go explore the town. What I know that is in the town, from what I remember from yesterday, they've got the Beatrix Potter experience. This is like a children's museum. I don't know if that's necessarily our thing.
Might pop our heads by and have a look.
Yeah, see exactly what is in there. But they've also got I think it's the official Beatrix Potter shop.
Yep.
There's a bunch of sort of quirky independent stores up and down the street that we spotted.
Yep, there's a lakeside amusements.
Yeah, so there's a whole fun fair down one end as well.
So kind of like what you would see in your normal seaside town, but it's lakeside.
Yeah. So yeah, gonna go have a fun morning, I hope.
Yeah.
And then this afternoon, have you thought of anything that we're doing? Got anything planned?
Nothing planned. We'll try and find somewhere to eat out today for dinner rather than what we did last night.
Yeah.
And then maybe head back up
to finally catch the sunset.
Yeah. Plan it a bit better so that we only get up there like 15 minutes before sunset rather than an hour.
Yes.
And a bit.
Yes.
You know. I wasn't sure how this car was going to take going up there. It is quite a steep incline, and I wasn't sure if I could have to do quite a lot of it in low range. I didn't. Car was fine, and as such, we now know we can get up there relatively quickly.
Yeah. So that's today's current formulated plan. We'll see how well we stick to it, because our plans we never really.
Especially when we're on holiday.
Yeah, we don't really make plans that much because we know things will change as we go, and we'll spot things. It's like, oh, that's cute, or oh, that's cool, let's go do it.
If you set yourself a time frame for everything as well, then if you do spot something, you can't stop and look at it. Like, cause you're like, oh, we've got to get to somewhere for this time. Like,
so you don't really get to take it all in.
Yeah, experience.
So we're sort of half planners. We sort of plan an area we're going to go look at, but not anything that's there particularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, let's go. What do you think?
Nice.
What flavour did you get?
Crushed strawberry.
I got apple crumble. It's really good.
Rowing is a boring sport. Amateur rowing is a great spectator sport.
Come on, let's get them in the water.
I can't figure out which way they're going. Are they coming back or are they going out?
They're going out. Here we go. Oh. They've got their oars.
There we go. He's figured it out.
I like how the woman has got no oars and is telling them how to do it.
Yeah. The spectator is like, this is how you do it, boys.
Come on, I want to see them get. There we go! Think of my Sims plan that I've made.
It's extensive.
It's got storyline, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone please explain this locking system to me.
Right, I've dragged Dan around a bunch of Beatrix Potter based stuff. So as a deal that we've cut, I found this and we have come somewhere that's more for him. Where are we?
We are at the Lakeland Motor Museum.
Yeah.
There's a lot of historical cars and motoring, and apparently some other like historical stuff as well. So
yeah, they've tried to make it look like time appropriate to the cars that they've got there. So it's very car based. This is for him.
It's give and take, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave my bag in here, I think. I don't think I'm going to need it.
You're not going to need it.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
He's having a great time. I found my second bench. No, I'm only joking. I am sat on a bench for a bit, but I have been trying to get involved. Some of it is actually quite interesting. There's a Mini Cooper here that's never actually been purchased or registered and ownership by anyone. It's done 8 miles, which is just the miles it does in the factory. So that's kind of interesting. There's some really weird cars here too. And what I've learned is I like a long car. It's ironic because my car is so small. Long boy.
Wanted one of these, and every boy racer in the 90s, Dad had one of these. which he got as a work vehicle. They are so cool, and it's so cool they put them together. And really interesting Mazda next to them as well, which is I think the first Japanese car we've seen. So yeah, I'm excited to see that as well. It's a land speed record vehicle.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, hey.
Over the past few days, I've made some purchases. I've made some from the Beatrix Potter house that we went to visit yesterday.
Yeah.
I bought some stuff in Bowness, which is where we went this morning, which was very lovely.
It was lovely.
Sat by the lake, had an ice cream, poodled around some shops.
The ice cream was particularly lovely.
Ice cream was great. I had apple crumble ice cream. It was delicious.
I had a crushed strawberry.
Crushed strawberry, yeah. Yours was really good as well.
Yeah, great.
So that was down by like the lakefront. Not quite as you hit the, I was gonna say arcades. That's not the word I want.
Not as you hit the pier and not as you hit the amusements.
Fun fair, yeah, amusements fun fair.
Yeah.
There's like boat for hire places and an ice cream place, and you got it from there, and it was really good.
There was an actual ice cream like parlour shop across the street.
It was super busy.
Did look quite busy.
And I think they do like 32 different flavours according to the advertisement.
But we got it from like a little stall right by the boat hire, and they had like 10, 12 flavours, but they were delicious.
Yeah.
And it said it was made with Jersey cow milk, which my mother always raved about.
Yeah, I can rate that ice cream very highly. So that was really lovely, and then we ate at the Art Bar, which is one of the sort of, I'd say, more hipster pubs in the area.
Yeah, I went upstairs as well and had a quick look because someone recommended it. They had some fantastic art upstairs. The vibes were very good. Unfortunately, we were sat outside and there was some construction work happening on the road.
Yeah.
Which, for the vibes, was not the vibes.
Didn't help with the vibes, but food was great. Nice Mexican food.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily the most authentic Mexican food, but it was good. Pulled pork nachos.
I had chicken with a barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce was really good.
Yeah, that was actually a brown sauce. We had chips.
Oh.
The barbecue sauce was on my chicken.
I thought it said it came with a barbecue dip.
No, the barbecue sauce on the chicken.
Oh, fair enough. But
yeah,
so that was really lovely. And then obviously we've just done the Motor Museum, which you've just seen, which also was really good.
Yes, that was the Lakeside Motor Museum.
They tell you a lot about not just the car type, they tell you a lot about that specific car, its history, and the sort of mechanisms within that car and how that works.
Yeah, so I think there were some things that I would have done slightly differently, but there were other things that I wouldn't have thought of doing, I wouldn't have thought of when I went to a motor museum, which was really cool. So like as we went around, almost all the cars had a little write-up of information about the car, but it wasn't just, you know, this is a Ford Capri, it was made in 1972, and you know, they sold this many units. It was, this car was owned by David Wandsworth, who lived here, and he was the first owner, and then
he passed it on 10 years later to
so-and-so, and it told you a little bit about how the car came to end up in the museum, which I thought was really interesting. And I thought that would be, because we saw it with the first few vehicles as we walked in, and I kind of understood then. I was like, oh, these are like really old, early 1900s. How did this end up salvaged? But then when it continued to do it all the way around for kind of 1960s, 1970s, 1980s vehicles.
All the way up to, what was the last car? The Ford, was it? No, it wasn't a Ford, it was a...
So we saw a
most recent car.
Yeah, so we saw the Mazda RX-7, and then we saw an MG ZF right by the exit, which was a 2000 or 1999 or 2002, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Very lovely car. But yeah, really interesting.
I also enjoyed it as someone who doesn't particularly get the fascination with cars. There were bits that I enjoyed. I like seeing the different models and how they evolved and
sort of starting to piece together like what cars were around when my parents were born and like the cars that they would have seen throughout their lives was really fascinating for me.
I think
particularly as my dad used to, not so much now. Kind of. He does love a car. He likes a vehicle.
So Lauren's mum was born in 1959.
Yes.
And it was quite interesting how we saw a lot of cars that were sold in the late 40s, early 50s, and then we saw some cars that were sold in the late 50s. So these are the cars that she would have seen around when she was growing up.
And like my grandparents might have had to help transport their family around.
And how different those early 50s to early 60s cars were from one another.
Such a change.
Like the kind of the style of design and what people clearly wanted completely evolved in a 10-year period.
Yeah. So it was very fascinating. I actually quite enjoyed it. I did lose momentum with it towards the end.
Yeah.
After reading about, about 10 or 12 different cars, I was like, oh,
I'm good.
I'm good. They have a second exhibit as well there, which is, you went around that one. I basically just stood in the doorway and waited. It was the fastest vehicle.
So it was, I've forgotten the name of the gentleman, I'll look it up. His vehicles were called the Bluebirds.
It's Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bluebirds anyway. And he broke various land and water speed records, and so did his father. And it was a kind of history of their attempts and their vehicles. Very interesting if you're interested in land and water speed records.
Which you were.
I am somewhat, but they're much as the exhibit kind of documented, the intrigue and interest in speed records has waned over the years.
I just think a lot of people don't see...
Waned, not waned.
Yeah, I don't think people see the necessity of it anymore.
Yeah.
Here's what I have bought. I bought stuff from Beatrix Potter house, which was yesterday, and then I bought a few things when I was in Bowness. Bag number 1. There's actually something of yours in here as well.
Is it the fudge?
It is the fudge.
Oh, I'm going for that fudge. While you talk about whatever you want to talk about, I'm going to
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to have one little bit as well,
Bit for luck.
Just for tax.
This stuff.
Tax purposes.
Lovely.
So I bought myself a magnet. I got this one specifically because the first ever VHS story I had from Beatrix Potter's collection was this one. It's The Tale of Gloucester. And you've got the mouse sitting on the thread with the book. Which I thought was really nice. Little nod to the fact that we went there. And then my favourite character from when I was like a little kid from Beatrix Potter. I had a whole Beatrix Potter bedroom, like the bedspreads, the, what's it called? The paper trims people put around the middle of the room.
Like a border.
Yeah. The curtains, all of it was like late 80s, early 90s Beatrix Potter print. But I had cuddly toys in them all, but my favourite was Jemima Puddle Duck. My mum loved ducks and collected ducks as well, so I think there might have been an influence there. So I got a mug that has Jemima Puddle Duck on it. Is this my vibe? No, but...
Is it coming out the box or is it staying in the box?
I was going to take it out the box. I don't often keep things in the box, do I?
No, not often. But we have a lot of mugs, so I wasn't sure if it was something you would use or if it's something you wanted to own.
No, I plan to use it. So yeah, it's got Jemima on each side with her little blue bonnet. And it says, Jo of Toasted Crumpet captures the glory of British nature in superb style throughout her contemporary watercolours. From fine art prints to luxury cards and homewares, Toasted Crumpet has a dynamic, eye-catching range of beautifully designed giftware and stationery. So this wasn't the original sort of designs of Jemima. It's very close, very similar, but it is actually designed by the company Toasted Crumpet.
We also did the hand moisturiser.
Yes. And then Daniel got me some stuff from there as a little present. So he got me the Beatrix Potter colouring book, which, something I really like about this, I've got
a stack of colouring books at home. I like doing them when I feel quite anxious. And the problem I've got is I like to use a gel pen or a paint, not so much a pencil. And if you use it and they're both double-sided, it leaks through into other pictures and art, and so it kind of wastes it. Even some of the adult ones. So this one I really like because after each page, which I'm now going to mess up showing you. So, for example, here is a page to draw. If I flip the page, which I'm going to ask Dan to help me with, the back of that page is plain, so it's not going to ruin the design of anything, but it may still seep. So all you have to do is get a bit of card, a bit of card or another bit of paper just to stop the blotting.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to fill this in. She also gave us the From Hilltop Beatrix Potter house at Swarey. It's, what's it called? A lickable stamp style. So you lick the back and it can stick into the book. So I can prove that this came from there, which was very nice. But he then doubled down on my little gift and he got me something I haven't done in years. As in, I don't think we actually discussed this. The last time I did what you bought me was with my aunt who passed away. We used to do it at her house. I used to sit there with them and, don't get me wrong, all my art was trash. But you know, she would get all the, He got me watercolours, a watercolour set. I haven't painted since I was probably about...
This set as well,
50,
really clever. So it untwists and then there's more colours, and then it untwists and there's more and more.
Yeah.
And it all twists back together so that you can store it in a nice neat little thing. And I know that obviously with watercolours you often have the little metal tins that fold out and you get like 10, 12 colours. Well, this has something like 35 colours or 28 or 35 colours.
Yeah. Well, there's 6 to a tray and there's one...
I said 24.
Yeah.
And like it was over double the like metal tray style ones that I would have seen in school. And I was like, and it's smaller and it can just fit in a little bag, you know, it's kind of ideal. Yeah,
so I'm going to give watercolours a go again with this colouring book. So I'm going to get a piece of cardboard when we go. I've got loads of cardboard in the house. And I'm going to cut it so it fits, so I can put that under the page and then paint and let it dry. Like I said, I haven't done watercolour since I was in middle school, so I've probably been about 12 years old the last time I actually sat and did watercolours. But hopefully if I can get my sketching back up to standard, I can then sketch and then watercolour them.
I think a lot of the Beatrix Potter stuff, kind of, it does give watercolour-y...
Yeah, all of her paintings were watercolour based because they were easy to carry and so thank you. I appreciate my presents. And then today we went to the Beatrix Potter shop.
Yeah, in Bowness.
In Bowness, and I bought myself the Jemima Potter Dot cross stitch kit. It's a little bit smaller than the ones I've done before, so it should only probably be about the size of this box. But I do love a cross stitch, and this one actually looks relatively straightforward with not too many colour variations. I haven't finished my Winnie the Pooh ones, which if you've been with me on this channel for a long time, you will know that you got me them back in 2021?
Yeah, something like that.
And I've not finished them because there wasn't enough thread in the pack, which annoyed me immensely. So now they don't match because I don't want to buy thread that isn't the same colour.
Yeah.
And I can't find thread that's the same colour as the one that I currently need. So I've kind of put them on hiatus because there's no point starting doing more from the Winnie the Pooh range until I can finish
When you stuff on.
Yeah. So the last thing I got was these three. In literally, it was the last place we went into in Bowness. Literally, as we were walking up the high street to go back to the car, we popped in this little shop because I spotted some cows on the outside. I love a Highland cow. And I found these witchy, Halloweeny Highland cow statues. They were all very small and not expensive. They were about £7 each, £6-7. So as a little set of 3, I thought that'd be really nice to put out on our windowsill.
Yeah, there's a witch one, a ghost one, and a vampire.
Yes. We say vampire, it's wearing a cloak with a little Halloween like trick-or-treating bucket. So yeah,
Oh no, there's one more thing I bought.
It's in your bag.
No.
Oh.
It's on my finger.
Oh, there's 2 more things you bought.
What else is in my bag? Oh yeah! I've done this all so wrong. When we were at the Beatrix Potter shop as well.
It's a sleepy bunny.
Yeah. Now, again, this does not fit the vibe of sort of the lifestyle we lead.
Yeah.
But, right, this is going to be really cringy. When me and Daniel first met, we came up with pet names for each other. Mine involves the word bunny.
And so I've often referred to Lauren as like a sleepy bunny or a cuddly bunny.
Or the most famous, the classic, chubby bunny.
Yeah, chubby bunny. My chubby bunny. Right.
So we saw this and Dan was like, it's you.
It's a sleepy bunny.
Yeah, so although this doesn't really match our aesthetic of our house, we've bought it and we will find somewhere to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually. Yeah, so we bought that from Beatrix Potter shop. And then finally yesterday, where were we?
We were... How about with the magic of editing? I just know.
Yeah.
We were at Waterhead, which is basically an Ambleside at the top of... what's the name of the lake? It's gone. Windermere. Lake Windermere.
So we drove through there just to have a little look around and we got something to eat. We weren't there very long. There wasn't much to do.
We were there less than 2 hours.
Yeah. But the shop that we popped in that's like right by where we parked did their own handmade jewellery. And I picked up this ring for about £35, was it?
And it's sterling silver.
It's sterling silver. It's a decent size. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So I've done a bit of shopping on this trip.
Yeah.
More than I've done in our other UK trips.
Yes.
By a long shot. Normally I buy a magnet and I walk away and go, done. This trip I've just found things and gone, this would be really great at home, or oh, I've been looking for something like that for a long time, or
I want it.
yeah. So I need to stop spending.
Yeah.
Where we're going tomorrow, I've got a feeling I may end up purchasing like a magnet or a memento from there as well.
So the plan for tomorrow is we're seeing a friend of mine who used to be a colleague of mine, who now works up here on Lake Windermere on the boats. And we're going to get on a boat and then we're probably going to get on the steam train. And there's a little aquarium somewhere and we'll figure the rest out as we kind of go.
Yeah. So boats, trains and an aquarium. So we all know I'm definitely going to end up buying some kind of magnet or keyring or something.
Yeah, there'll be a purchase.
Probably a magnet. I love a magnet. So yeah, tonight's plan, because it's now, what, nearly 6?
Something like that.
We're going to sit and chill out for a bit here. Probably eat some of our leftovers or potentially go to the pub.
Yeah.
And then we're going to try and catch that sunset again.
Yes.
Second time lucky.
Yeah, we'll definitely catch it tonight. We'll definitely catch it tonight. Obviously, with the magic of editing in my video, this will all happen in one day.
But the non-magic of mine is, you know the truth.
Yeah, why is yours the non-magical one?
Yeah.
You'd think that mine would be the non-magical one.
I can edit it to be the magical one.
It's alright.
Yeah. So, next time I speak to you, it'll be a sunset.
Hey.
Hi. So joke's on us, we come up here to watch the sunset and we can't see it.
Yeah, it's really misty.
That's so cloudy, there is no sun. Just very hypnotic, gothic grey clouds. So I love it, but it's
yeah,
it's no sunset.
it's very pretty in a kind of highlandsy, mountainsy kind of way, but it's not what we're up here for. I'm going to say something insane. If tomorrow's a clear evening,
Okay.
I would like to see a sunset up here.
Okay.
Round 3.
Yeah, we might be going for round 3.
Okay.
I might look for some other passes. Maybe we could do a sunset from a different pass.
Might have better luck.
Might have better luck. Yesterday, I mean, would have been fine. It was lovely and clear, but we got a bit too early. Sunset's in a minute, and then we're going to turn out of here, go down that side, and then come back up and across the whole thing.
Woo.
Woohoo.
The journey up and down here makes me very nervous.
So we're going to take it nice and slow and keep my wife's urine inside of her.
Oh, Dad, no! I'm not that kind of nervous, just some of those bumps make my tummy flip and I don't like it. And the corners, you can't always see what's coming, and so it's like a cat that's on high alert at all times.
I mean, it's good, you should be on high alert. It is.
No, I'm the passenger! I'm meant to be relaxed, enjoying a nice, calm drive.
We should both be on high alert.
Instead, I'm like, Dan, stop, because there's a car!
Yeah.
Two days later.
Almost ready to go. Prairies. Can't forget my panda.
Panda.
Nah.
Pete.
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 Would you like some seed?
Pete.
Would you like some seed, Pete?
Some seed.
Alright.
Yeah.
Still filming her. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Dance for me, performing husband.
No, carry suitcase for me, performing husband.
I was going to do that anyway.
Use those muscles, please.
It might be more than one trip.
Oh, it's definitely more than one trip. Hello everyone. I filmed very little yesterday. We met up with Dan's old colleague and their wife, and we just went on the little boat tour. Was it a little, well, it was a boat tour, wasn't it?
Boat tour, yeah.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes and it goes around Windermere Lake.
The islands on the lake.
Yeah, and that was really nice. I would highly recommend it. And then we went and got food with them, and we spent a bit too much time with them, which meant we missed the last train express we were going to go on.
Yeah.
So we've agreed that we'll come back and do it another time.
We mainly also didn't film because they have a small baby and it's kind of, it's a bit private.
It's a bit awkward, and yeah. But it was a really nice day. It was really lovely catching up with some, you know, some people we haven't seen in a while, meeting people for the first time. And today we left and we're now in Coventry.
On our way back to London.
We're gonna go get some food and keep driving.
Yeah.
Till the very next day, bum 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 bum
So
bum.
we're now home. We've both slept, had showers, and honestly, I feel rested. I still feel ridiculously tired. I'm gonna yawn so many times during this. But that was a really lovely trip. It was just what we needed. Nothing fast paced, but still engaging, nice and relaxed, poodling along. Dan got to do some driving, which he loves. Yeah, it was just a really nice trip. We would 100% go back again to the Lake District. Dan even started looking up house prices there. Let's not get into it. But yeah, absolutely wonderful experience. If I was to go again, I maybe might tag it on to somewhere else we're going. A bit like we did with York, where we sort of tagged it onto this trip because it was on the route. I might say to Dan, hey, let's do like the Lake District for 2-3 days and then head up to somewhere else for 2-3 days and make it a bit more of a UK tour rather than just the Lake District, because we have done quite a lot of the stuff that we would do when we're there. We didn't get to do the train, the steam train experience that we'd heard about that apparently is really good. Didn't get to do the aquarium. Didn't get to see that blooming sunrise or sunset or whatever it was. Jesus wept. Yeah, so we would go back. There's stuff we still need to do there. And we just really enjoyed the atmosphere and how nice and calm and relaxed and quiet it is. So with that being said, I have nothing else to update you on. I didn't make any purchases. There's no more stuff to show you. But I would do it again. If you've done a trip like this before, is there anywhere you went that we didn't go that you would recommend? Is there anywhere we went that you now want to go? Like maybe the car museum? It was actually quite good, but I will be surprised if any of you say yes. And now it's time to get packing for the next trip, because, I say trip, we're going to a car festival. And it is in 2 days. So I've done the same again as I did last time. Luckily, it's going to be one of those festivals where I literally live in shorts and t-shirt and probably don't leave the car much. It's going to be interesting, that trip. Once my husband got his channel up, I will link it in this video. But essentially, we're going to this festival as his birthday present. I think, yeah, I bought it for his birthday. It's a Japanese car festival. We're taking the Cube, the same car we used in this trip. But we're going to use it to camp in it. As in, yes, we are sleeping in the car. It's insane. We've got a little, like, fold-up mattressy thing, futon. And you can put all the seats down, and it is big enough to fit a bed in. So we're going to test out that theory out at this festival to see how likely it works, because it's only for a few days. If it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. We're not doing it for a whole long trip, and we're not going to be too far from home. I don't know where this festival is. I don't know what we're going to see. I'm not vlogging it, but he is. But I need to go pack for that. You all know how much I love doing that. But yeah, thank you for watching this mega vlog. It's one of my longer ones. Did you enjoy this format? I did an Instagram poll and everyone told me to do the longer one, so that's what we're doing. We're seeing how it goes. But yeah, please remember to like and subscribe so you can see more of our travel. We've got a Disney trip booked. We're currently in the process of booking our honeymoon for next year. I've got 3 separate friends who've said they want to go Disney with me next year. So I better start saving. So there's going to be plenty of Disney content. Me and Dan want to do more travels like this around the UK for like little weekends here and there. I'm going to try and convince him we should go somewhere at Christmas. Fingers crossed, wish me luck. Bye guys!